Learn the Rio Gambit on steroids and permanent girly man. I'm going to show you the typical Rio Gambit that is online. It is crazy that anybody would fall for this. And then I will show you the Rio Gambit on steroids, where girly man does get checkmated. And let's pump up your game. You play e4. Girly man plays e5. You bring out your war horse, and girly man brings out skinny donkey. You bring out your buff bishop, now you're threatening skinny donkey. And girly man brings out his second skinny donkey, he sees his pawn in the center. Now you're just going to castle your king. And girly man is so excited, he thinks he gets a free pawn. He takes the pawn, but now you slide over your rook, and you are threatening his skinny donkey. But he moves skinny donkey out of the way, and now you take back the pawn with your war horse. And girly man has two things he can do here. If he takes your bishop with his skinny donkey, this is a major blunder, because now you're going to check the girly king with a discovered check, and you're going to win the queen. Most of the time, girly man won't do this after it's happened a couple times. Usually what girly man will do is take your war horse with the skinny donkey, but now you get to bring in your rook and check the king. Girly man only has one move, and he blocks the check with his bishop. And now you're going to bring out your second war horse. Now girly man sees that he can take the bishop and trade, and that is okay with him. So girly man takes the bishop, but you don't even take back. You jump in your war horse. You're threatening check on the e7 square. What does girly man do? Oh, girly man castles his king. He is in big trouble now. Now you check the king with your war horse. Sure, girly man can take your war horse with his queen, but then he loses the queen, and he is just down too much material. So girly man is going to move his king to h8. After this, you're going to bring in your beautiful queen. And girly man is in trouble if he makes the wrong move. What does girly man do? Oh, girly man moves his skinny donkey to threaten the pawn and threaten the rook. But this is normally not what happens. I'm going to go ahead and show it because this is what you will see online. So what do you do here? You sack the queen, check the king. Girly man only has one move. He takes the queen. Now you checkmate the girly king with the rook because the other two squares are protected by the war horse. But what if girly man doesn't do this, but does the smart thing and pushes his pawn to threaten the queen and move her away? If girly man pushes the pawn and threatens the queen, which anybody would do, you're going to sack the war horse and check the king. Girly man is going to take back with the pawn, because why not? Now he is threatening the queen again. And here you're just going to slide your queen right here, nice and close to the king. From here, what does girly man do? Girly man has got to move this skinny donkey, because if not, you are going to take it. So girly man comes back to here. He is still wanting to take this pawn and threaten the rook, and you want him to keep his eyes on that. From here, you need to push this pawn over here for this trap to work. So you push the pawn. His girly man's most likely next move is to bring his queen here, threatening the rook and threatening the f2. Had you not pushed this pawn to here, girly man could check you with the queen, and after you move to h1, it is a back rank checkmate. So this is a very important move. So now that girly man has brought in his queen, what should you do? You're going to push the b pawn to b3. You want to bring your bishop out here. Girly man sees that he can get this pawn now, so he jumps his skinny donkey in, again wanting to take your rook, because that is a great trade if he can make it happen. But now you're just going to slide your bishop here, and girly man is in big trouble because the king is in line with the bishop. What is girly man going to do? He is finally going to take your rook, and after he takes the rook, you're going to slide your rook to e7, and it is game over. Girly man has nothing he can do, but it is still too late. You're going to take his queen with check. He's going to have to block with his rook, and it's going to be checkmate. And that is the Rio Gambit on steroids. I want to thank all those who have been supporting the pump. And if you're new to the channel, please follow, like, and leave me a comment. I'll be back.